Hey, what's happening, Spider friends? Welcome back to Marvel's Spider-Man, the Silver Lining DLC on K-Wing's Let's Plays.
Excelsior!
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because today, now that the story is officially over, we are going to do more of the side missions, and one of the side missions that we were kind of interested in continuing was the mob enforcer in therapy. So that's what those magnifying glasses are. And
Mob therapist.
mob therapist. Analyze this, analyze that. Whee!
Yep, pretty much.
So we're gonna find out what's going on with this stuff, and in the comment section below, tell us your favorite side mission that has happened in any game that you've ever played, and why it was your favorite.
And if you guys have not, you don't know what we're doing. Basically, it's a hitman who's going to therapy because his job is stressful. Just like can analyze this, basically.
Yeah, this might be a parody. Very possible. Okay, so where is our next clue? Follow the yellow tape. Like a crime scene. Okay, yep, 46 is not a superpower. That's great NPCs, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Now where... I can see the yellow tape everywhere, but I don't know... Ah, there it is. It's up there. Never mind. Or it looked like it was. Nope. Huh. Weird. Okay, so it's not on the surface, so that means it has to be underneath the bridge.
Oh.
So how is this stuff even... Like, who is putting this stuff here? And why? It's like they want Spider-Man to find it.
I have no idea.
Oh, weird.
I think there was a hit and run here recently. The victim was set to testify against one of Hammerhead's men. But of course, police never found a suspect. Let's hear what the recorder has to say.
So what do you think, Doc? Well, clinically, you're a sociopath. You have no remorse for your actions. You clearly are not stressed. I doubt you think there's actually anything wrong with you. So, why did you really come see me today? You're smart. I like that. Okay, let's get right to it then. You do what I tell you, and I won't kill your family.
Whoa.
You want to get right to it? Huh. Okay then. I know why you're really here. I knew who you were the minute you walked in that door. And I also know that before I do anything for you, you're gonna do something for me.
Well, that took a turn. These crime scenes all feel like covers for Magia hits. And if the guy on the tape is a Magia enforcer, maybe he's the one who killed all these people.
All units, a shipment of
So,
equipment is under attack
is the
by
therapist
Magia.
like
Backup needed in the
a mob
Kentucky
person
district.
too?
Over.
Because
Yeah.
he doesn't seem too afraid of the hitman.
No, that was weird.
It's like, oh, well, that's interesting.
You're gonna do something for me. It's like, why would he talk to a hit guy like that?
You're gonna do me a favor.
You'd think that he would be freaking out, going, I'm so sorry, like, I'll do whatever you want. Just don't hurt my family.
Yeah, well, apparently not. Alright, so where is the next little magnifying glass? Let's see. Nope, that area is clean. Aha! There we go, we got a couple here. Alright, I'm interested in this story so far. So now that the therapist is trying to get the hitman to do something for him, I wonder what type of favor he was asking.
I have no idea.
I was waiting for it to be like kind of a cowering therapist, like, oh, don't hurt me, I'm just a therapist. You know, confidentiality with my patients, it's all good.
Yeah, it feels like the therapist is another crime person. Maybe. Or maybe therapists are just evil. Which I could totally understand that. Most of them that I've known are evil, so...
Wow.
What? They give terrible advice and then they don't really suffer the consequences after you take their advice. They're like, oh, try confronting so-and-so. You do. It ends up being even worse than before, and then they're like, oh, I guess that didn't work. And it's like,
Attention units. Pursuit is
yeah,
in progress with
that didn't
stolen
work.
APCs. Reported location is Midtown North. Over.
I had a therapist tell me to keep a job where people were abusing me in my job. And I kept it for a long time, and that was the worst advice I've ever had. Just therapists are just
look.
not cool. They're just dumb.
Hopefully we don't have any therapists subscribed to our channel.
Well, I hope we do, so they know what their advice does to people.
Whoever's doing this
Maybe they
must have
can
access
change
to this stuff.
and be better.
Be greater. Be a greater therapist. Okay, so...
1044. A tanker with hazardous materials has been seized
What?
by Maja. Location is Cathedral.
Okay... Well, that didn't work out well. But the tape is up there, I can see it. So then... I can't climb this because this is the PS4 game.
Whoever left these wanted me to look closer at these accidents.
Okay...
Alright, so you have to keep going to those little white things or whatever.
No, I'm trying to land on... There's a tape up there. And we can't stick to that because this is a PS4 build. Shadow, she doesn't want to play.
I remember this.
Okay, there's the tape.
A person got electrocuted accidentally, but the victim had ties to Hammerhead. Yuri tried, but couldn't find evidence of foul play. On the last recording, the therapist turned the tables on the Magia guy.
Welcome back. Have a seat. So, did you bring the, Here. Hope this takes care of your cash flow problem. Right. It most certainly does. Thank you. So, I assume you came to me because I have a few police officers as clients. You assume correct. But my boss and I are only interested in one of them. And who might that be? Captain Yuri Watanabe.
Yuri? How is she mixed up in this? I'm afraid of where this story is going. I have to keep following it.
1080. Officers are...
Well, you wanted to know what was going on with Yuri. There you go.
Reported location is near the theater district.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't know what's going on, so... But...
That's true. Let's deal with a random crime before we continue the story. Or whatever you want to call it. It's always good to do the random crimes because then you get to unlock the final suit of the DLC.
You guys might be driving a truck that's not yours. Mind if I take a look?
You have to do all of them.
Wow.
Whenever the red thingy pops up. But the red thingy will only pop up in a couple category or couple places in the city.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying, I guess.
Not too bad. I like the random crimes. Then I get to do my fisticuffs. Catch!
I get to show off for the Spidey cameras.
Spidey cameras?
I don't know, where people take pictures and put you in the newspaper or whatever.
I don't think people really take pictures of Spider-Man. He's been active for close to 9 years, so I think people just... I don't know. They kind of know he's there. If they want to take a picture of him in action, you know, at one of the blocks in New York City, they got their cell phones. Completely different, you know,
These guys were
time
either
and
really
history
desperate
now.
or really dumb.
Yeah.
Maybe both.
And Spidey makes it really easy to see himself, like, in combat and stuff like that, so... It's not like he tries to hide, because he's kind of a public figure now. The only person that really hates his guts is JJ and maybe a handful of citizens in New York City.
Yeah.
Okay, next magnifying glass. No, Shadow, you can't web sling. Nope, you can't play. Okay, so...
It's gotta be somewhere nearby.
There it is.
There's the next one.
All units, a scheduled transport of Sable gear is under assault.
I'm busy, I'm
setup
trying to do a
for me.
clue. Ooh.
Doing Blue's Clues.
Well, that one's easy to find.
I remember Yuri saying this was ruled an accidental death. Food poisoning, I think. In the last recording, they talked about getting Yuri's mental health records.
Here's Captain Watanabe's file. This everything? Yes. You ever record her sessions? No, I never record any sessions. That'd be unethical and illegal. Well, we'd like
He
you to
recorded
record
that
our next
one.
session. And my boss has a list of questions he'd like you to ask. That gonna be a problem for you? No problem.
I feel like I shouldn't be listening to these, and yet I can't stop. Seems that whoever left these wasn't satisfied with what the police concluded.
It's like following a good mystery book on
It's
tape.
like, I think Yuri left it.
Interesting.
I think Yuri left it to show what happened to her. What people did to her. That's what I would have done if I was Yuri.
What, you think she became like Clayface?
No, I think that she probably turned rogue, but she wanted people to know why she did. And she knew no one would believe her in real life, so she had to give evidence for it.
Hmm. Well, in the comic books, we've talked about this before, Yuri becomes a vigilante known as the Wraith. Although she wasn't the first Wraith, there was another woman who was the Wraith who knew who Yuri was. They were friends. And that Wraith ended up getting killed in action, so then Yuri became the next Wraith. After she quit being a police officer. Although sometimes she doesn't quit being a police officer.
Yeah.
All depends.
I guess she turns out great either way.
Huh?
I don't know, I'm just being sarcastic.
Ah.
Either way, her career ends with the Force, I guess, or whatever.
Well, I mean, yeah, what she did with Hammerhead, she's permanently suspended as far as I know. Well, actually, no, they just said she was suspended. They didn't say it's permanent, but all depends on how the city feels about it. Maybe that'll be part of the debate for the sequel game? I don't know.
Well, like, watching the series Monk, where he's suspended for mental whatever. He's suspended for like 10 years, so, I mean, suspended could be any time. I mean,
That's
you
true.
could be suspended indefinitely, you could be never reinstated.
Okay, now, where is the next one at? I'm right here, but I'm not seeing the yellow tape anywhere. It's not on these buildings. No, I don't want to talk to you. Go away, citizen. Oh, that'd be funny if I could steal that bike. Give JJ something to talk about.
That guy's doing yoga in the park.
Yeah, why not? It's a park.
It's weird.
There's people on skateboards, and I don't really see rollerblades anymore. I don't think that's a
Roger, you're
thing.
attempting to seize a shipment of Sable gear. Please converge on Tenderloin. Over.
I hope whoever's leaving these has a good reason.
Where is the tape at? Take that! Okay, not seeing the tape. Well, that's not fun. Alright, this might take a little while to find. It's gonna be one of those things. It kind of feels like we're doing that Arkham City, one quest with what's-his-face? Hush! Where we're following a trail for a murder, more or less, except, you know, instead of the weird bleach footprints, we're following yellow tape, and that kind of shows up in our detective vision.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Whoops.
it's right ahead of you there.
Wait, you saw it?
What do you mean? Like, the sun, that thing is right there.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm looking for the tape. Ah, there it is.
Oh, no, I didn't see the tape. I was just looking for the magnifying glass.
No, the magnifying glass doesn't do anything. It was the neon
Yuri
tape.
telling me about a drowning here. She was suspicious because the victim was a competitive swimmer. All of these reports are from the last year or so. But last month, Yuri assigned herself to all of these cases. Was Yuri the one who left all those recordings?
Yes, I
Okay,
think
Yuri,
she did.
let's move on. Have your obsessive thoughts about the suspect continued?
Yes. Sometimes I feel like I've almost got him. And sometimes I feel like I'll never get him.
Are you doing your breathing exercises?
Trying to.
But
I know who he is. I know where he is. And I know what he's done. But I can't do anything. Not without legally admissible evidence.
that must be frustrating.
You have no idea.
Seems like Yuri's hunch is that the guy on the tape is the guy that killed all these people. I think she might be right.
Wait, the therapist killed everyone?
No, that would be an interesting twist, though, wouldn't it? No, the therapist is in on it now. I mean, he's trying to trap Yuri, but...
She's showing that he did something illegal. She's proving the therapist recorded her without her permission, which is illegal.
You really think Yuri's the one leaving the tapes?
Of course.
Interesting theory.
Nobody else is as smart as her. All those other thugs are morons, so... There's no one else who has reason to prove themselves. The thugs don't care what anyone thinks of them. They're just criminals anyway. They don't really care. The only person who used to actually have any integrity was Yuri before. And she's lost it now, so it doesn't really matter.
I think that's a great theory, though. I mean, the places where the stuff is being left is kind of only places Spider-Man can find.
Yeah, she probably knows that.
Very creative things so far, like on top of the ceiling and some other places.
I think I'm close.
Okay, so then where?
Units. Armed suspects are disrupting a Sable
Busy.
equipment transport. Incident is ongoing near 2 bridges.
Two bridges. Come on, where's the tape at?
Feels like, I mean, even Spider-Man isn't even on Yuri's side right now, so she has to force people to be on her side. Everyone just turned against her, like, within 2 seconds, so... Because that's how people are, so... They just judge before, like, knowing anything.
Interesting.
All
Oh, no tape
officers
here.
Are in pursuit of rogue APCs. Local officers, please converge on.
And there's the trademark yellow.
Where?
Recorder must be around here somewhere.
We don't see the trademark yellow, Spidey.
Where did you find the trademark yellow, Spidey? I'm looking, I'm not seeing. You know something that we don't. Please, share with the rest of the class.
He's not going to, he's an AI computer person.
That kinda looks like yellow over on that... I don't know what that is, though. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw something.
Sorry, spider emergency.
Excuse me, coming through. Well, I guess we could try this building.
Hey, you really him?
There it is.
Oh, on that bridge.
Yep.
Yeah.
What? Oh, there it is.
Good job.
This looks familiar. I think it's the last known location of a Maggia informant who disappeared a few months ago. On the last one, Yuri sounded frustrated.
You have no idea.
That's it? Yes. I mean, we talked a little bit about her medication, but... When is the next session? Why? What are you going to do? I'm gonna do whatever my boss tells me to do.
Oh no, are they setting up a hit on Yuri? Gotta get to those other locations.
They probably already did set up a hit on him.
Move, Spidey. Wow.
I don't. Why would if Yuri set these things up? Then there's no. It's like there's not like she wouldn't know they're setting a hit up on her. Or maybe that was why she had to kill that guy in the first place. Maybe he was gonna kill her anyway.
I'm talking about the mob guy? Or the therapist?
I don't understand. Wasn't the mob guy working for Hammerhead?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Like Hammerhead is basically setting up the hit on her. That's why she probably had to take him out. I don't know.
No, that's...
I mean, he works for Hammerhead.
Yeah.
He's not setting a hit on her on his own accord. He said that Hammerhead is gonna tell him he's gonna do whatever his boss Hammerhead says, so that guy isn't really even calling the shots. Hammerhead is, so it doesn't really matter what that guy thinks. It's what Hammerhead says.
But is it really Hammerhead now? It was more like Cyborg Man.
Well, this is the I think this is the past. These are past recording. I mean, there's no way these could have been recorded anytime. Recorded months ago. Like, it doesn't. Just because something's recorded doesn't mean it was recorded 2 seconds ago. I was like, I don't know. I have no idea.
I think I'm getting close. It has to be Yuri who's leaving all this stuff.
Then obviously she would know there's a hit out for her.
Obviously. Well,
She left it.
this is where we need to be. Now we just have to find the tape recording.
All units, officers are in pursuit of stolen Sable APCs.
Okay, let's try up here.
Reports are coming from Sty Village.
Nope. If I was a tape recorder, where would I go? What does it all mean? Oh! Wait, no.
I don't understand why there's so many weird, random pieces of tape. Like someone TP'd the thing with tape. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just like it's not even connected.
It's like a web. I believe the Wraith does this type of stuff.
Doesn't look like a web.
There we go.
Like a kindergartner did it. It doesn't make any sense.
Police ruled this a suicide, but Yuri had her doubts. The victim was part of Hammerhead's crime family. These case files are getting more and more recent. This one happened just a few weeks ago.
You seem nervous.
Yeah, well, the chief knew I was working undercover with you. I can't afford to lose my job. Maybe I should be the one doing breathing exercises.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Don't worry. I won't tell if you don't. Also, you're doing great. You're a very authentic-looking doctor.
Thanks, I think.
You think he knows you were wearing a wire?
If he does, he's a hell of a good liar.
He's a Magia enforcer. We know he's a good liar.
Oh my gosh.
Does he know he's being
The
lied to?
therapist is
Find out
not
tomorrow, I
really
guess.
working with the
You sure
mob.
about all this?
We catch
working
him
with
in the act
Yuri.
trying to murder a police officer. He gets put away for life.
Yuri, what are you doing? I have to find her.
Oh my gosh, she used the therapist to get to the mob guy, and then the mob guy took out the therapist.
But
So it was her fault the therapist died or something.
you think the therapist is dead?
I don't know.
He's not really a therapist, though. He's an undercover cop.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But I mean, cops do that kind of stuff all the time. They're called stings, or...
But why did that guy say if the chief knew I was working with
Because
you?
he wasn't... Yuri's suspended, so he's supposed to be on a different case.
Oh, so...
This is her case.
Wait, this is happening right now after she's been suspended?
Yes. That's what I believe.
Attention unit.
Oh, then I have no
Armed Magia
idea
are
what's
attacking
going
a
on
transport
now.
carrying Sable gear. Need additional units to the lower
We'll find out.
side.
One more magnifying glass left.
Never mind, I thought that therapist was dirty, so now I have no idea what's going
You
on.
convinced me he was dirty for a bit. I thought he was like a Don or something.
I think I'm
I
close
thought
to
he
the
was
last crime
too.
scene location.
I'm wrong then. I have no idea. I have no clue what's
I
going
definitely think Yuri is the one leaving this stuff,
Where's
though.
the file?
on. I don't understand why she would now, because she's just
There's the case
suspended
file.
and...
And the last recording. Someone fell to their death from this ledge. It was ruled an accident. But was it?
Hey, Captain.
You ready for this?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm all wired up, on my way to the office. Just picking up a coffee first.
Okay. Drinks are on me when this is done.
Looking forward to it, Captain.
Yuri's suspended, but she still won't give up. Hard not to respect that.
Hi, can I just get a large coffee? Hey there, Dot. Who's that you were just talking to? Oh. Hey.
Whoa.
No. Oh, why did I listen to that?
I have no idea why we
unknown
just
number.
listened to that.
Hello?
Hello.
Good thing
old
it's
friend.
fake.
Yuri?
Meet me at the corner of Madison and 23rd. We need to talk.
Wait, Yuri! Ah, she's gone. With all that's happened to Yuri, she must be beyond hurting. She doesn't do anything without a reason. So why did she lead me on a grisly crime scene tour? She must have a lead on this enforcer guy. It'll be nice to see her. Maybe help her deal with whatever she's dealing with.
Do you really love MJ, Peter? Because...
No, he loves Yuri, it's obvious.
It really feels like... I mean, I understand it's his wife in real life,
Has seized a tanker with volatile
but...
material. Please proceed to Madison.
Wow. I mean, I understand doing stuff for your friends,
Wait,
but this is
what?
just... Wow. She feels like a spider girlfriend.
Yuri, what did you do?
Modern art? Until somebody died? Oh, that's just
That's
peachy.
the Magia enforcer. Dead. And the case files from all his victims. This guy killed all these people. But does that mean he deserved to die? Yuri,
I know what you're gonna say, but just hear me out. The system works most of the time, but there are times when it doesn't. And to me, that's unacceptable. Some people put their trust in fate, or karma, or whatever. But I can only trust me.
You can't kill people, Yuri.
Apparently I can. And you know what? It felt good.
You need to turn
Whoa.
yourself in.
For what? I just dispensed justice. True justice. And I restored a little bit of balance to the world.
You're my friend, Yuri. I don't want to come after you.
You do what you have to do, and I'll do what I have to do. Goodbye, Spider-Man.
Yuri! What am I gonna do? This all
I don't
makes
think
sense
he
now.
could find her, even if he
What
wanted
Yuri
to.
did to Hammerhead. She's been struggling with this for a while. She's always held in her emotions. That must take a toll on her. But she's also the most tenacious and stubborn person I know. This was a bad guy for sure, but killing him? That's too much.
Well, she just crossed the line, so... I guess she's an outlaw now.
She's supposed to be a vigilante, I told you, the Wraith. So they're gonna... There you go, people. Yuri's gonna be the Wraith.
Well, I guess she's not on the police force anymore.
Nope. Although, I don't know if Spider-Man's gonna say that Yuri is the one who did it, though. I don't know. I mean,
I don't think he will tell on her.
No, he would just hunt her. So anyway, people, that does it for this DLC episode. We've got 2 more quests left, the bases and Screwball. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!